It's time to set up our next project. So we're building a lot of projects here, which is exactly what you need to become the React developer that you want to be. And by now you already know the drill. So just fire up your terminal or your command prompt if you are on Windows, and then simply navigate to the folder that you want to build your next project in. Then type npx create React app at version number 5, please, and then the name of the app, which is usePopcorn. So, what might that be? That's a bit of a strange name. So, let's actually check it out right now. So, this is the usePopcorn app, and if you want, you can go explore it right now on your own at usepopcorn.netlify.app. So, it's called usePopcorn because this application is all about movies. And maybe you see that this prefix here of the name is this keyword of use, and that reminds you maybe of the useState name. So the name of the useState hook. And so that's because we will build this project over this section and even two other sections, and it is going to be all about hooks, basically. And so that's a hint to that here right in the name. But anyway, here in the search bar, we can now search for movies. So let's say one of my all-time favorite movies called Inception, and this is now loading these movies here from a real API. So we're doing some real data fetching here. Then we can click on any of these movies, which will then take us to this display overview here. Then we can rate the movie. So you see that we have this nice rating component, and this one is definitely a 10. Then it asks us if we want to add the movie to our watch list, and as we say yes, then you see that the movie has indeed been added to our watch list here. Let's say we also saw this one here, maybe it was a 7, then let's also add it to our list, and you see now we have both of them, and up here we have some statistics about our watch list. We can also delete movies from here. So maybe later I remembered that I didn't actually watch this one. So let's get rid of it. And yeah. So another thing is that when we click here on a movie that we already rated before, then you see that here it no longer displays that rating component, but our actual rating. Then we can always go back by clicking here, or we can also just hit the escape key. So that also works. So that's another small feature right there. And yeah, that's actually it. So a very small application, but again with real data fetching. So that's going to be something really nice that we're going to do for the first time. So this app here might feel already a little bit more real because of that. Now, as I said, we will build this throughout 3 sections. And so in this first section, we will only work with static data yet. So this list of movies here is not yet coming from an API. It's just an array of objects as we have been working with before. The only thing that works here already is the state here. So we can collapse these two lists here. And we can also already write something here into this search bar. But besides that, in this section, we are more concerned about the component part. So basically creating this layout that we see here, and also talking a bit about component reusability and component composition. And with that being said, let's actually move on to the next lecture where we will learn a bit more about how to think about components.